Bali. We're walking outside of our villa on the way to the beach. We're literally a minute. Oh, somebody measure. How long was it? Like a minute?
1 minute 40 seconds.
1 minute 40 seconds
But like
from
a
the
slow
beach.
walk.
On a slow walk. So we'll make it like a minute. A minute walk to the sand.
It's been a while since we are here.
Yeah, it's been a while since we're here because we moved to be closer to our in-laws because we have a baby now and we need help. Now we're visiting our villa, making sure it's not overgrown. And hey, we have somebody joining us. Welcome. So here we're on the beach walk now. We're just right now everything is closed because there's a lockdown in effect, a new lockdown because of Delta virus. Hey Manoj. So there's not many people here. All the restaurants here are closed. Now we're gonna walk on the sand. I'm gonna reverse the camera so you guys can see what I see. Hi John. Oh, let me. How do I move? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is a Seminyak Beach. It's one of the famous tourist beach in Bali. So even though there's a lockdown, there's still people out here.
And also because it's Sunday. Oh,
Yeah.
Let me call the...
Is December a good time to visit Bali?
No.
No. My wife says no because
it will be rainy.
Yeah, because December is a rainy season. Rainy season starts in late October. Right now is a perfect time to visit because now it's dry season. As you can see, it's very sunny. There's dogs on the beach, people on the beach. Not a great day for surfing, unfortunately. It's a little bit windy. But yeah, this is. Oh yeah, Manoj, you know the place. So we're on Seminyak Beach. So a little bit further down that way is Kuta Beach. The airport is that way. So that this whole stretch of sand used to be like crowded with tourists. Hey Al, how are you? But now it's a special COVID time. Do Balinese enjoy the beach? Yes, they do. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not approving tourist visa right now to Indonesia. I mean, people get around that. Some tourist agencies, yeah, I'm not promoting. They do it unscrupulously by handing out business visa, but you're not supposed to do that. So right now only business visa is available for people to come to Indonesia. And right now there's a kind of mini lockdown on Java Island and in Bali. Yeah, today is Sunday, so there's still some people on the beach. I mean, this is probably as empty as the Seminyak Beach get, except for like when the lockdown last year. As you can see, the place is kind of deserted. Can you hear me okay with the waves? I know there's a lot of ocean sound coming. How are your kids doing? I just have only one, Manoj. I just have just one baby. He's with grandma right now. Because we are visiting our villa by the Seminyak Beach. There's the tenant is moving out, so we're just making sure everything is in order. So yeah, so this was just, I thought to show you. This is a beach.
But this is like the most beautiful time that the beach is so clean now.
Yes. Like my wife says, now it's the most beautiful time at Seminyak because there's very little people and the beach is clean. Yeah, I'll pan out a little bit.
You should put it down.
Oh.
Up, down, yeah.
Oops. Here we go. Let me reverse the camera so you can see what I see. Yeah, so there's still some people here. Most of them are long-term, locals, long-term residents. You know, people who live there here for years. And most of the people who live around the area, because there's roadblocks everywhere now. It's hard to travel. Yeah, it's unfortunate because July, August, September is actually the best time. Normally, this is a high tourist season. This is normally the peak tourist season on Bali. Yeah, we before COVID, we would get a lot of people from Europe, from Australia, from Japan, Korea,
China.
and China. Yes, and China.
Like most of Chinese people come here.
Now there's.
They will be in the group.
Yes.
I miss those times. They cannot speak to me. They cannot speak, but they want to buy something. You know?
That's my wife talking in the background. So yeah. So I finally got the gimbal enabled selfie stick, and hopefully the camera will be steady now as I walk. Yeah, any questions? This is the time for you to ask your questions. I'm gonna switch my arm. I heard the hotels are now at throwaway prices. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's no tourists. There's a lot of vacancies.
And you can also buy the hotel because most of them are like.
If you have money, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like my our villa has been sitting vacant for a long time. You know, that tourists make the mess? Do you mind that the tourists make the mess? Well, tourism is Bali's life's blood. You know, that's kind of the Bali's mainstay economy before COVID. And now
what does it mean by mass, doing mass?
I mean, like a lot of people are hurting right now in Bali. And you know, like a lot of people are returning to their farms, going back to agriculture, but you know, trying to make ends meet. And the lockdown is making it more difficult. You know, just because market has to be closed most of the time. And yeah, what's happened to? Still going to debate. How are Southeast Asian coping with lack of tourism? It's hard. Life is hard on Bali. Yeah, I mean, especially Bali is so dependent on tourism, and a lot of the tourists that come to Indonesia, they just come to Bali. You know, many people think Bali is the whole of Indonesia because that's the only place they know. But yeah, like normally. New Zealand too, yeah. So this place, let me show you. This place normally on a Sunday, pre-COVID, before lockdown, this place will be packed. This will be packed. And now there's a lot of space. I used to, my wife used to walk dogs on this beach. But our dog's at home right now. I miss this place. Yeah, I used to just wake up and grab my surfboard and go surf. Although I like the place we're right now, actually closer to a better surf spot. But still, it was so convenient when you live right off the beach. And because we wanted to move close to our in-laws, so our villa was sitting empty for a long time because there's no tourists, nobody renting it. Yeah, it's sad. So this is what the pristine Bali beach looked like, guys. Without tourists, without tourism. Looks nice, right? Anyway, any other questions? Yes, I know Daniel Dumbrill. Well, we did shows before. Any other questions?
Why you to put it up so
I
much?
don't know. Too nice. Yeah, it's actually right now it's nice if you must be a secret subbase. This actually Seminyak Beach has a very dark history. A lot of tourists didn't know. In 1965, I miss you, Uluwatu. Yes.
So far.
Yes, Uluwatu is so far. I miss Uluwatu too. Uluwatu is one of the best surfing spot in Bali. Yeah, that's where we made our baby. Like my my wife said. We made our baby in a surf hotel.
There's surfing people
It'll
trying to
probably
surf.
be quiet soon if everything goes well. Yeah, hopefully. My wife already got the first shot of Sinovac vaccine. I didn't get it because by the time I got there, they ran out. So now I have to wait until the more vaccines are available. Yeah, but we're probably not going to travel anytime soon because our baby's so young.
Before you get vaccinated.
Yeah, we're not, of course. And before our baby may be 2 years old. He's
It's
only
okay, like 6 months, 8 months.
What?
Okay.
Are you kidding me? No. Imagine a crying baby on a plane.
Let's turn. I don't want the...
You don't want, if you are not running your villa, what else do you do during the whole day?
Eat, play games on Twitter, on YouTube.
I don't know if you heard that.
They must hear me.
Do you recommend that's not American CDC? Well, I mean, getting vaccinated is a good idea. But with the new Delta strain, I think just good idea to wear your mask, stay indoors. That's what we do. Like this is like the first time we got out of the house in a long time. Just because we had to visit our villa today.
Even before when we go to
Hello,
our villa.
Fei Yang.
When we went to our villa, we're not going to the beach.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just because.
Yeah, right now the waves is really big. Today is it might be good in in Uluwatu, but here the waves are just too big to surf. It breaks way on the outside and just a wall of water. Creepy indoor people. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I mostly stay indoor anyway. Besides, I mean, the only part I miss may be dancing. Like, obviously, after COVID, I don't dance anymore.
Like, after you met me, you don't dance anymore. You just
Do
go
you
dance
get bored
once.
just relaxing all day?
I'm asking the same question.
No, I don't get bored. I have internet. I have internet. I can never be bored. I have not reached the end of the internet yet. I just read, I surf, I come back, I take a nap, play with my son, I eat, I fight all day on Twitter. Yes, social media can be very addictive. I'm taking a break right now.
Because you are watching the review on YouTube.
Yes, because I watch a lot of YouTube lately. I'm gonna concentrate more on doing my podcast.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm I'm doing research. Do you follow any sports? Not really. Like when I lived in Chicago, of course I supported Chicago Bulls, the Bears, but after I left Chicago, I don't really give a shit. get a legitimate academic certification. Why? What's the point?
What's the point when you cannot work in where you are now?
And also the academics that get paid the slave wages. And also you have to abide by all their bullshit. Anyway, like I think the great liberating thing about the internet and social media is like nowadays, you know, as long as you can create interesting content, you know, you will get a following, and you can just you don't have to rely on like the old school institutions and all that. You know, I think that's the greatest thing about the internet. It frees you. So yeah, hopefully you can still hear me because it's really windy right now and the wave is really pounding. This sir just give you some authority.
Authority.
Yeah, that reminds me of the time I was interviewed by this Sri Lankan newspaper, and so they asked me for a headshot. I sent him a headshot I did in Tiananmen Square, and the journalist said, "Can you find a headshot with you in a suit? Because like in my country, it was really important for people. Like you get more respect when you appear in a suit." And I had trouble because I don't like to wear suits, and I don't have much photos of myself in a suit. You always find me in a t-shirt, a shirt, or just shirtless. So that's how I roll. Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't look smart with this kind of look.
What? What? Okay,
That's why looks matter.
Let me show you more of the scenery, so you don't have to look at my mug all the time. Topless, yes. It's getting a little sunny. Okay, let me go back to my mug.
People are tired seeing your face.
I know, it's okay. Does Indonesia have racism? I heard there's a lot of ethnic diversity in Indonesia.
What? You want me to answer?
Yeah, I will let my wife answer that question.
So racism is everywhere, but in Indonesia it's way more tolerant. So with people like in Bali, we have a lot of not only Hindu, but we have Muslim, we have people from Java, from Kalimantan, all over Indonesia. As long as you tolerate, it's okay. If you have racism inside you, just keep it for yourself. That's it.
That's my wife's answer. Man, I got bitten by mosquito already. I think it's on the walk to the beach.
Yeah, because you were standing there.
Yeah, because I was trying to set up the camera for the live stream, and that's the only problem with the Seminyak area. It's like a little swampy, so a lot of mosquitoes. Yeah, barbecue on the beach is the best. I don't know, is there any rules against barbecue on the beach?
Yes, because there is some area that don't allow. So
Okay.
the one who has the beach, the access to the beach, like the hotel, they do barbecue sometimes in that side.
Okay. Sorry. So these hotels are like nowhere at full occupancy right now. Everything is closed. Everything is closed.
And also it's still expensive.
Yeah,
Like,
they don't
remember
lower their
Hong
price.
Kong?
Yeah. So I mean, some hotels are still very expensive. Like near Karama's beach, in the club commune, the area where I go surf every day, they have it's like $200 a night still. I mean, that's a lot of money in
That's
Indonesia.
for a basic room.
Yeah.
Like it can up to 350.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, like if you are loaded, why not? That's still cheap for a loaded people.
Yeah, I mean, like one thing about Seminyak Beach is it's all sand. It's all sandy beach. So it's friendly to. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought the security trying to kick us off by blowing whistles.
I hate those whistle blowers.
Well priced for use. Yeah. Basically, it's definitely for tourists, expat tourists, or more foreign tourists. For a while, we're getting a lot of more like kind of domestic tourism from Java, from Jakarta. You know, more like rich people or middle class people from Jakarta are coming to Bali. But now there's a lockdown in Java too.
So it's better if they not come here for a while because the delta already there, like breaking.
Well, the delta is probably here too. We just don't know about it. Yeah. So anyway, but I still like to share with you the beauty of Bali because it is a very beautiful island. I don't know if you can hear me from this distance. Maybe I have to shout. I will put in the plans, yes. How do the locals in Indonesia feel about immense sex tourism in Bali?
What?
Do they hate it or do they want it to stop? I mean, how do they feel about sex tourism in Bali? I mean, anywhere you go where there's a lot of tourists, you're gonna find the world's oldest profession. That's just a fact. I mean, Bali itself is a very conservative Hindu island, and I don't think Bali is as bad as Bangkok. Actually, I don't think the sex tourism is nowhere as developed in Bali as in
Thailand. It's like everywhere. Like in every corner you can find it, but in Bali it's a little bit hard.
Yeah.
Because it's only like few places.
Yeah.
I know few places in Seminyak.
Yeah, I mean Bali, they only exists in like very small pocket, where like all the foreign tourists stays. But
you can find it on Tinder though.
Okay, Tinder. That's a different story. But yeah, I mean,
offering a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's always the world's oldest profession is everywhere, right? I mean, it's in especially in a heavy touristed place. You know, I remember walking down Kuta beach at night. I get like people offer. Yeah, they're like WeChat. Like, you know, I can find you girls on WeChat. I was like, okay. And so yeah, apparently they get a lot of Chinese clientels back then, when the Chinese tourists were still coming. So, but yeah, Bali itself is a very conservative Hindu island. You know, they don't like their Balinese local girls doing that, but they don't care.
We're importing them.
They don't care if the women from other Indonesian islands come here and ply the trade. So that's kind of the attitude of the locals. Where are we?
Actually, we
passed it. Okay, we passed it. Let's go back. So I don't know if that answered your question, but that's kind of how it is. But it's not anywhere like Thailand, because the reason Thailand has a very developed sex tourism industry is because U.S. military, because during the Vietnam War,
they have the buyer first before they sell them.
The American GIs, they would they would take their R&R in Bangkok. So that's what driven the sex tourism in Thailand.
That's why more men become women there.
Yeah, it's a different situation. Yeah, but I mean, just remember, Indonesia is still a Muslim majority country.
Not a Muslim country, but majority.
But I mean, all kind of shit still goes on, but it goes on under the table. It's you know, you can't be too blatant about it. So okay, we're gonna get under the shade. It's getting a little very sunny right now. It's what, noon? It's almost noon.
Let's go to the recording place.
Yeah, I've been telling people, if you superimpose a map of Indonesia to the map, Indonesia will stretch from London to the border of Afghanistan. So that's how big Indonesia is. It's basically a huge continent.
I think I'm going to buy the globe, the one that I saw yesterday,
Okay,
because
yeah.
it has a correct
Okay,
scale
okay.
portion.
All the globes have correct scale, babe.
Some of them not.
Okay. So that's not a very well-made globe. Okay. All right, so we're gonna head back. It's getting too sunny and too hot at the beach. I'm melting. I didn't apply my sunblock.
Just like you ever do it.
Yeah.
No, I don't apply mine.
I put my sunblock when I go surfing.
Only when you go surfing. You put it only on your face.
Yeah, well, the rest of my body is covered. Well, except my legs. I don't put sunblock on my legs. Can you show? Okay, we can show you a villa. The villa is kind of messy. Our tenant hasn't moved out yet. Are you listed on Airbnb? Oh, that's a good question. Are we still listed on Airbnb?
I do, but I don't take it like release it.
What do you mean?
Because there is somebody there, so I take it out.
Okay. Okay, so my wife took it off Airbnb because we thought we got a long-term tenant, but the tenant did just stay 1 month and they decided to leave because our neighbor decided to do renovation, and they have been renovating for like a whole month, and there's no end in sight, and it's just too noisy. So that's why our tenants are leaving. So this is a little alley that leads from the beach to our villa.
I'm hungry.
Let me flip the camera so you can see the front view. So this is a little alley. There's I don't know why there's like a kind of trash heap to the left.
That's actually the trash from the owner of the land.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they throw the trash there.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they don't want to pay for the trash people.
What the hell?
Welcome to Bali. That's what you
Okay.
see now.
Okay, so all these
From the back, from the front of the
all this
beach,
area, this
until
is
the
owned by one family, and this is our neighbor. And we actually rented. We had a long-term lease on one of the villa, and we did renovation. We completely knocked down the wall and rebuilt this place. But then COVID happened. So this is our villa. You guys wanted a tour. There are still people living here. They're moving out today. Hello. You're on YouTube. So okay, so my wife is hungry, and so we're leaving. My wife is hungry, so we're gonna go, and our tenants still live there, so I'm not gonna show you their dirty laundries. Here. Okay, we're gonna go have lunch at Bobby Gouline. So I will keep this string on, so we'll do another mukbang live stream. So you'll see us eating the famous Balinese suckling pig barbecue. Carl's a landlord. Yes, I'm a landlord. Let's go. What's that? We actually rent this place. We have it on a long-term lease. But you know, we originally only plan to live here ourselves and like rent one floor. Yeah, my wife got pregnant, and this place, Seminyak Beach, it's nice, but it's too far from her family. We wanted to be close to my in-laws, so we've rented another place to be close to our in-laws, and then we tried to rent this place out, but then Carl has many villas. We tried to rent this place out, but then because of COVID, you know, it was vacant for a long time. And just last month we got a tenant, but then the tenant is moving out because they can't stand the renovation next door. So yeah, so that's my landlord history. Literally, I just had one tenant stayed in here for less than a month. But go ahead. Go ahead. You guys may start the struggle session right now. I'm Carl, the landlord. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna head out.
Okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
The battery on?
Yeah, it's on. It's okay, Joe. I just have to explain because there are too many people are saying stupid stuff like, oh, Carl's a landlord. You know, like, yeah. It's like I don't even own the land. Because in Indonesia, foreigners cannot own land. That's a law unless you have a business. You know, if you own a business, like a business can own land, but like a personal, like individuals, a foreigner, they cannot own land. Yeah.
Your partner?
The wind is pushing around my camera. Is the tenant local? It's the tenant is expat with local girlfriend. Very common. He's a guy who's half French, half Irish. You know, he speaks with a heavy French accent, and he told me I speak very good English. Yeah. Anyway, so they're moving out today. That's why we are there to check in to make sure everything is okay. Gonna have to clean up after them. Those expats are, man, they're messy. They're messy. Hi Carl, hi Annie, hi Michael. Okay, we're at Annie's favorite Bobby Gouline restaurant. This is, okay, let me show you their. This is a Warung Jambul on the Seminyak Beach.
You wanna eat?
My wife says this is the best Bobby Gouline in Bali. And that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a suckling pig for lunch. And you guys gonna watch me eat because I like to do mukbang. What do you mean?
Somebody like buy a lot before, so she's still cooking the rice.
We can wait, no?
Berapa lama? Should it like now or because they
1
cook,
hour to make the rice?
because they cook with not with the magic comb.
Okay. So you want to go to the other Bobby Gouline place?
Sure.
Okay. You're really hungry right now?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's
But
go.
I wanna buy. What have you done?
All right.
Just the,
Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. So let's just see what they have. So they have this is called champur, right?
yeah.
So this is like champur is like the mixed various stuff. So that's look like, is that chicken intestines?
Yes.
That's chicken intestines. This is just some shredded pork, and chicken, and there's sausage. There's I see the pork barbecue all the way to the end. Let me go over there. Yeah. Okay, so here, it's through the glass. There's a little bit of glare, but you know, this is how it is in most of kind of Indonesian restaurant. They had you just pick. They have the dishes out, and you just tell them what you want. So my wife is making the order right now. She's cutting the pork meat with scissors.
Yeah.
Let me go to the other side. It will be better through the glass. I'm filming this on YouTube. You're gonna be famous. Your restaurant is going to be famous.
Yeah.
It's a nice little place. We enjoy coming here a lot whenever we visit our villa. But unfortunately, they ran out of rice. CCTV. Yeah, so we're gonna go to another spot. But my wife is ordering some takeout, which she's preparing right now. Okay, off. Okay, we're gonna off to the second place. Which Bobby Goulding place are we going? Are we going to another Bobby Goulding place?
I want to take you to a new place.
Oh, okay. Okay. So my wife is gonna take me to a new restaurant. We're gonna explore. Yeah, car number 1. Thank you, Oturo. Can you put on my helmet?
Your helmet's so dirty.
Yeah, because I wear it every day. Can you help me? Yes.
What can you do without?
I have a very lovely wife. Okay. Thank you, wife. All right. We're gonna get on our motorbike and head out to the second place. Okay. 1 second. All right, ready? Let's go. We're heading out to the second restaurant right now. It's a restaurant I haven't been to. My wife is going to show me. Hello, Henry. Welcome from Canada. Wow, the wind is really blowing my camera all over the place.
Asshole.
My wife have road rage. A little bit. It's pretty close, yeah? It's the restaurant is close by?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see how empty the road is. This is because today is Sunday and also because the lockdown. Like normally this is Sunset Road, one of the main busy road in Bali. And you can see the effect of lockdown right now.
Motherfucker, eat that shit. Eat that shit, you know.
Babe, you're on camera, you're on YouTube. You are streaming your cursing. Watch your language.
Okay, it's good for your health.
Record that?
What? Yeah, everything is. I'm.
Like the car, the one that is just.
Oh yeah. Everything is recorded. Okay. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm ready to eat. Now I want to eat too. Such a contrast on the way I remember the street. Yeah. COVID time. You remember it from pre-COVID time. Big difference. So my camera is running. My phone is running low on battery. If the live stream suddenly stops, that just means my battery ran out. Then I'll just switch to my live another live stream. Now, oh, this is close. This is very close. I thought, okay, it's right here. All right, Warung Babi Guling, Pakamalan. Okay. Malen. Okay. You sexy man. Thank you, Propaganda Live. So we'll come to another Babi Guling place. Hopefully they have enough rice and food so we can eat.
Be like
So packed, yeah.
This is one of the best Babi Guling.
Really? Okay. So my wife says this is one of the best Babi Guling place in Bali. We're gonna.
I never eat here because it's just so crowded.
Okay. Okay. So this is an authentic dining experience in COVID Bali. Okay.
Why did you still use your helmet?
Oh, I don't know. Because I only have two hands, babe. I only have two hands.
Just put the camera down.
Here, you take the camera. Oh.
What did you?
Daddy car growing the hair out. Yeah, so I started growing my hair out when my wife became pregnant. And, so when,
Give it
it's a Balinese tradition when the baby mama is pregnant, the husband don't cut the hair. And you keep the hair until the baby is 1 month and 7 days old. And
that was a
you know,
long time ago.
yeah, that was a long time ago. Kaishin is already 3 month old, but I decided to just keep it growing because I don't like to leave a job half done. I want to see I want to see how it looks once I grow my hair out fully. So my wife got me this hair piece to keep my hair in place.
Beli bisa minta kipasnya hidupin gitu.
So okay.
Minumnya apa?
Okay.
Es jeruk ya 2.
Jeruk kosong.
Oh, es teh aja kalau gitu.
Manis.
You don't see a lot of Asian dudes with long hair.
Because they look good with a short one.
I'm getting. My wife is trying to get me to cut my hair.
So this is the most famous one.
Oh, okay. Let me show
This
you.
is so good.
How do I show you? How about you? But,
Sorry.
oh, okay.
Ta-da!
Okay. You can't really see. Oh,
Just put it down.
yeah. Okay. We got our food. So we're gonna eat. My brother have beautiful locks. Okay. Let me show you the food.
I'm going waiting for you. I'm just going to eat.
Yeah, my wife already started eating, but this is my portion.
Selamat makan.
This is my wife's portion. And they give you also a side soup, which is nice. My wife says this is one of the best Babi Guling place on Bali, which is suckling pig, barbecue pork. Okay, now I'm gonna take the camera back and then you can eat me. Then you can watch me eat. Okay, let me set this down. This is good. Crispy pork skin is always a crowd pleaser. Yes. Oh, and we have iced tea. Yes. Good choice. Good choice. All right. Cheers. Now begins the mukbang portion of the live stream.